ool, it'll, hill, g or as,
Oh,
grass.
they said hill.
Yeah, they did. The word hill.
That's funny.
Is it?
They said hill as my body heals.
Oh, do you know that one that you just saw was it'll, hill, like Jack and Jill went up the hill, and you're thinking of heal when your body heals something. The word looks different. I can show you after.
Now, hill is an easy one to map. Seeing the graphemes and the phonemes, it'll, hill. Heel is actually, in phonics, the expectation is that they're going to use e or heel. But actually there is a schwa, so if you've got good phonemic awareness, you'll hear actually eel, heel, and actually that's why lots of our children, because they're mapping all the time, will go, well, I think actually I want to do it as the e as the representation for the e sound, and I want the a as the representation for the schwa. E or heel. We do because we're exploring, you know, linguistic neurodiversity, and they see that. Like if they explore something like, so heel, petal, petal, so that A maps with that schwa there, whereas petal, kettle, it sounds the same but different first sound. So kettle, kettle, they can still hear that schwa, but on kettle there is no mapped no mapped schwa, kettle, and by making it visible, the phonemes, the phonemes, with the phonemes, phonetic symbols for kids, and the graphemes, the pictures of the sounds, it just makes it easier for children to understand our opaque orthography.
Red and orange and yellow and green.
Wow. I'm still going.
Red and orange and yellow and green.
So his phonemic awareness is so good, but he doesn't have a visual representation of the way the word is spelt. So he's identified a sound precedes the ul between the p and the ul. He's identified it. He's actually identified it as a o because that's how he speaks.
Well, I think purple in duck hands is like ul.
Purple.
Ul.
Purple.
Now that was absolutely amazing because he tried to blend those single phonemes as p, and he tried to blend it with just that ul sound without the schwa between. So instead of purple, he tried to do it as purple, which is just amazing concept-wise.
Purple.
So the written code isn't a direct representation of our speech. There are so many variables. Phonics just tries to help children make sense of it. It's just a kickstart, but there are so many concepts, and if we're just focusing on sort of a rigid grapheme to phoneme correspondences, ignoring really our opaque orthography, ignoring the way we speak, ignoring things that change depending on, you know, connected speech, depending on all sorts of different things. So when we make it visible, so showing the graphemes, showing the sound value, and then thinking, okay, that's great, that's a universal kind of way that is expected that we're going to map things, but what affects this? And those conversations are really where most of the great learning takes place.